Over the moon and cloud 9 are synonyms. Well done, well done. So, guys, it's lovely to have you guys again. We're going to be covering type O and P today. I'm curious how we do. But first, let's do a very, very quick recap of type N. A really quick recap task of type N. How well do we remember it? So our title for today is verbal reasoning. Oh, let's do that in capital letters, make it look more cool and official. Verbal reasoning type N. OP is our title. NOP is our title. I want you to write that in your books. Verbal reasoning type NOP. Yes, Jason A.
I'm just stretching.
Excellent. Good to stretch. Yes, whose hand is that up? Is that yours, Christabella?
Yeah.
Excellent. What do you need, Christabella?
Mr. Chris, I feel really tired.
You feel really tired? Okay. I want you to use my secret tip, Christabella, okay? I want you to go to the bathroom, wait till the tap goes ice cold, and then do this. Do this with the water. Ice cold water right into your eyes, into your face. It will wake you up, I promise you, Christabella. Can you do that for me? Excellent, excellent. That goes for anyone who's feeling really tired, because it's not good to learn if you're feeling really tired. So that is the way that we do it, and it makes it much, much easier to concentrate. So that first task is on the board. Type N word codes, and you can even write this title, this subtitle, after you've written this one. Verbal reason type NOP, and then we write this one afterwards, and then we're going to tackle this question. What is the code for drop? I want to see how well we remember how to do type N. How to do type N. How well do we remember? You know, I think I can read out the top 3 from the last piece of homework we did together as well. Let's see if I can find that for you. So the last piece of homework we did was type N. And I have to say, this group absolutely smashed type N in the homework. Absolutely smashed it. I remember. So our top 3 for that week were as follows. With a score of 22 out of 26. Can we please give a round of applause to in third place? Ore and Dara, well done to both of you. Well done, well done. Excellent, excellent, excellent work. 22 out of 26 on type N, one of the hardest types, is no easy feat, so well done. In second place with a score of 23 out of 26. Can we please give a round of applause to Jemima, Gabriella, who since moved, and Rodacris. Well done to the 3 of you. Well done, well done. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This was your type N word codes homework. Well done to all 3 of you. Very good. 23 out of 26 is a great score. And in first place with full marks, 26 out of 26, first go on type N word codes. Can we please give a huge round of applause to Joel and Sophia? Well done to both of you. Full marks on type N is so hard. So well done, both of you. That is really, really impressive. Excellent work. Excellent work. Let's see if we can all smash it again this week. To be honest, every single one of you smashed it. And when I say every single one of you, I mean every single one of you scored really well on this. So huge well done to all of you. Huge well done to all of you. Excellent. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
Wait, were we supposed to work it out?
Yes, please. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time, guys, about 3 or 4 minutes to work out this type N question. Very good. Jemima, have you finished?
Yes, Uncle.
Amazing. Can you write your answer to me in the chat, please?
For drop.
Yes, please. Just to me. Just to me. Very good. We're going to go through it in about 2 minutes. We're going to go through it in about 2 minutes.
Mr. Chris, can I go to the toilet, please?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Josh. Josh, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Are you still in exam period at the moment?
Yeah. I just
started. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's good.
Excellent. I'm glad. Very good, very good. Jemima, excellent, excellent. Okay, I'll tell you if you're correct in a minute. In fact, I won't tell you. We're going to find out together if you're correct when we go through this. In the meantime, what I want you to do, Jemima, is what we call reverse engineering. I want you to now go back and do it the opposite way to find out if you're correct, okay? Or just traditionally, what you can do is just go through and double check that you've got everything right, okay, Jemima? Very good, excellent. This is a really tough one, guys, a really, really tough one. It's not abundantly clear what the patterns are. It's not abundantly clear what the patterns are. I've got to say, this is probably one of the toughest type N questions. Jason, have you finished? You muted, by the way.
Yeah.
You finished? Excellent. I want you to double check your answers. Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it. So, what is the first pattern that we notice? Remember, we're trying to find out what the imposter is. We're trying to work out what patterns we notice. And I'm telling you, this is one of the tougher type N questions. I've really given you a challenge, guys, because I know you did well in the homework. So, let's ask Ore. First thing we notice, Ore.
So you know that road and dark both have road has D at the end of its word and dark has D at the start of the word. Then if you look at the numbers, 7386 has 6 at the end, then 6281 has 6 at the beginning.
Interesting. Interesting. Raise your hands if you agree with that. Raise your hands if you agree with that. Raise your hands if you disagree with that. Okay. Tumishe, what do you think?
I thought 6 was P.
P. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Tumishe thinks 60 was P. We'll come back to that. Okay. So with that in mind, then, what do we do next? We found that D might equal 6. What do we do now? What do we do now? What's the next one? Sophia, what's the next thing we do?
So if you look at the numbers, 2 is at the same place as 5219 and 6281. And then if you look at the words, dark and pear have A at the same place.
Now we're getting interesting. So if A equals 2, then how come there's no number where 2 is here? Because then surely there should be a number that ends in 26 if 6 is D. Reese, what do you think?
I think road might be an imposter.
And why do you say that?
Because it's the
none of the numbers match road.
Excellent. So perhaps with this in mind that the numbers don't match, if road is an imposter, then how do we know that D equals 6? Does D equal 6? Interesting. I'm telling you, this is a tough one. Any other pattern that we notice? Any other pattern that we notice in any of the words? Any other pattern that we notice in any of the words? Yes, or yes, Jason E.
In dark and pear, pear has a 2 at the A, so that would mean the end R would have to be a 9.
Can you repeat that for me, Jason?
Since pear has 2 as the second letter, wouldn't R mean be a 9?
Wouldn't R be a 9? It could be. Yep, it very well could be. Okay. So let's do that. It could be. R could be 9, but I mean, K could possibly be 9 as well. Yes, Jemima, you can. Jemima, take pictures of it and upload it. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, ask Uncle Sean if you are really stuck with it. Okay, excellent. Gisette, what do you think we do now? So we've got an R as a 9.
I think that 6 might be R.
6 might be R. Okay, let's try that. So if 6 is R, then where are we at? Let's see.
No, I don't think that's right.
Okay, so guys, let's work this out. Let's start from the beginning. I'm telling you, this is such a tough one. I've never seen one this tough in my life. First things we can notice are the I in the 3rd position. Well done for noticing that. The A and the D in their positions here. So first thing we did was we tried D in this spot and we got 6 and 6. Cool. So then we look at the A's. There's 2 words that have A in the 2nd position. And we've got 2 numbers with A. So A could possibly be 2. And we notice that there's no word with 2, 6. So maybe D isn't 6. We're going to find out. I'm just going to put a question mark next to it for now. So we've got 2 in the 2nd position. And now we look at I. And we've got I in the 3rd and I in the 3rd. Where we've got 7, 3, 2, 6. 7, 3, 8, 6 and 6, 2, 8, 1. So we can assume that I might be 8. That I might be 8. So now we've got a number that's 2, 8. Let's assume this is 6, 2, 8, 1 then. And so R becomes 1. And let's assume P is 6, A is 2. That means we've got 6, 2, 8, 1. We've got 21 in the middle. This must be 5, 2, 1, 9. And we've got an 8 here, which means this must be 7, 3, 8, 6. And that means our imposter is road, but it asks us for the code for drop. So with this in mind, we're actually missing a little bit of detail for this one. Yes, yes, Christabella.
With D, I don't because for D I got 6.
For D, you got 6. Yes, a lot of you got 6 because of the end here and beginning here. But the problem with that is these numbers, the A's and the I's don't match up then. The A's and the I's don't match up. I believe this question's actually missing a detail. So we can't figure out the O because the question's missing something. Yes, yes, Ore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that about the O.
Yeah, that's really strange. I'm not sure.
In the homework, I tried working. Then how did you not get? How did 26 out of 26?
Because I think the detail is in the homework. I don't think it's here. There's something missing in this question I've forgotten to add. Josh, have I forgotten to add something in this question, do you think?
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was thinking that because I wasn't too sure how you're meant to get O.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, something is missing here. Let's see. Yes, something's missing in this question, guys. Something's missing in this question. So well done for you guys trying that. I'm actually shocked that something's missing from that question. Let's do an easier one then. So let's scrap that and let's do, no wonder it was difficult. Something was missing. Yes, Jason E.
Wouldn't I be 4?
What do you say, sorry?
Wouldn't I be 4? Because
What
the
would
rest
you go for?
because the rest of them have every other number than 4.
Every other number than 4. Do we? 1, 2, 3. Jason, you're probably right, honestly. You might actually, I mean, that is the most plausible thing I can think is that because all the other letters have numbers, it must be 4. I didn't even think about that. Well done, Jason. Let's assume that. 1, 4, 2, 5 is the answer I'll accept. Absolutely. Yeah, if you put 4, I'm pretty happy with that. Ultimately, guys, the important thing is you'll never get a question like this in the exam because they will give you all the details. You will get a question like this, one that you know very well. Jason E, that's good thinking. I like that. So for anyone that didn't, if you put 1, 4, 2, 5, I'll accept that as an acceptable answer. I'll accept that as an acceptable answer. That is the best logic I can think of for that question. So well done, Jason. Excellent. If you ever get a question like that in the exam, you could probably, and you know for a fact the letter is missing, that might be the way, but it's so unlikely. Yes, Rhoda Chris.
I don't understand how you got the 4.
What do you say, sorry?
I don't understand how you got the 4.
So Jason E said it was 4 purely because all the other numbers had been mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 had been mentioned. But you could say no 0. So it's a tricky one. It's tenuous, really. So let's do an easier one. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to complete this one, 4 minutes to complete this one. This one's going to seem like a walk in the park in comparison, guys. I'm not sure what's wrong with that question. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to give you 3 minutes on this one. 3 minutes on this one. Let's look into this question. What was it missing? Okay, I know what was missing. I know what was missing, guys. Yes, I know what was missing. I will bring this question back to see if we can solve it. but it's really, I'll add it as a challenge into the Google Classroom for anyone who can crack it. It's still really, really difficult. Still really, really difficult. But there was part of the question missing that I've now found. So we will go through it. If we got a little bit of time at the end, maybe we'll go through it at the end of the lesson. Yes, Rhoda Chris?
I finished.
Excellent, excellent. Was this one a lot easier, Rhoda Chris?
Pardon?
Was this one a lot easier?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Yes, Memphis, is that you with your hand up? Or who's next to you, Memphis? Who's next to Memphis? Is that you? Is that JJ?
Yeah.
Excellent, JJ. Yes, go for it.
I just couldn't get that one.
Couldn't get the O. Yeah, the O, there's a reason why the O is impossible to get, and it says so in the question. I'll explain it at the end of the lesson. Absolutely. JJ, have you been moved groups then?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Of course you have. Yes. Okay, Reese, let's have the book away. Have you finished then, Reese?
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, let's do it. Let's go through this. So when you're finished, guys, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up just so I know you're finished. And then that way I can give you some extra content. Excellent. So let's go through this question, shall we? Let's go through this question. First thing we notice, what do we notice? What do we notice? I'm going to ask Tumiche, first thing we notice, please.
The first thing I noticed was that all of the numbers had a 1 in it, and there are 2 that are at the second to last, and 1 that's right at the end.
So repeat that, sorry, Tumiche. What letter have you noticed in particular? What pattern?
N.
N. Okay, so you're saying N as 1 at the end and 1 in the second position. Okay, and so what letter do you think that is then? Or 2 N's in the second to last position?
1.
1. Okay, let's do that. And let's expand what you just said, Timothée. What other letter do you notice next to it?
6.
What letter is next to N in both of these, Sophia?
4.
4, did you say? Yes, and what letter?
D.
D. Well done. Look for the broad pattern, Tumiche. It's not just N, it's N and D. Sometimes they put them together and it makes it even easier for you. So we know this is 1, 4, this is 1, 4. Do we know what the imposter is yet? Do we know what the imposter is yet? Jeffrey, do we know what the imposter is yet?
Yeah.
What is the imposter, please?
Dear.
Excellent. Well done. Dear is the imposter. Imposter word. And why is that, Jeffrey?
Well, double E.
Double E. Well done. Excellent. The double E tells us it's imposter. So if these two end in 1, 4 and 1, 4, what's the code for mean? What's the code for mean? Memphis, what's the code for mean?
Code for me is 3651.
Excellent. And of course, we fill out all these other letters. We know this is the imposter now, so let's fill this in. And that means that what is the code for fend? Total code for fend then. Jason A, total code for fend.
Total code for fend is 8614.
8614. Well done. Total code for rind, please, Christabella.
The total code for right, I got 8. Hold on. 7214.
7214. Well done. And that means that deer is 4667. Yes, Rhoda Grace?
Pardon?
Yes, you had your hand up. Go for it.
No, I was just putting my hand up for dream.
Excellent. So what's the code for dream, Rhoda Chris?
47653.
47653. Well done. Absolutely. Raise your hands if you got 47653. Well done. And what does 872614 mean? Shout it out in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And what does 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 7 mean? Shout out in 3, 2, 1.
Minder.
Ooh. Jason A, what was 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 7?
Minder.
Okay, then you got to shout. Very good. Minder. Excellent. Well done, guys. Oh, we're due a break. We are due a break. It's 10:15, guys. So we're going to have a 10-minute break, and then we're going to return, and we're going to move on to type O, which is actually easier than type N. I quite like type O. You just have to follow the procedure very carefully. But it is 10:15. I want you all to return at 10:25. Guys, you are dismissed. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Enjoy your break. See you in 10 minutes.
I'm really not with the picture. Huh? I'm really not with the picture. Let's see you now. Yeah. You that'd be drunk. I did. Oh, you enjoyed it. You just see. What you do? Oh, good. When you sit there about 20
Jason A, that's very impressive. I will say, I'm going to have to mute you just for people who are enjoying something to eat. But Jason A, I will say, is that you, Jason A, playing that?
Yeah.
Excellent. I will say we'll have to do a music session at some point where you play us a song. Very good, very good. Excellent. We'll have to talk music at some point, Jason. Excellent. Very talented. Very talented.
I've read so both of those books and so much vinegar. I've read the way I was so pleased.
Yeah.
Aggie theory. The Riemann upstairs. Oh, actually, Google it. It's tabella di stero, stero, stero. It's tabella di stero.
Mais ça change du son. Mais ça change du son. By the way, those videos are favorite. You know, Alex said that Jason was suspended. Yeah, in my case, he's done. He's 55.
Okay, everybody should be back. Every single person should be back. Every single person should be back. Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's continue with the lesson. So we've covered type N. I'm sure you're wondering what type O is. Well, type O is pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Rachel, did you manage to write down everything for type N?
Yes, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so type O, complete word pairs. First thing you do is you label words 1 and 2. You write numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 above word 1. Then you identify where those letters are in word 2. Then you get your pattern. And then through that, you find out what the missing word is. You use the pattern on the third brackets. So I'm going to show you, first and foremost, I know what some of you are going to say. I've seen this on Bofa, which is excellent. Yes. Yes, Christabella.
I think I knew this before. I don't know. I didn't know what type it was, but I know I've done it before, and I know you label it. Sometimes it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1. It depends how many words there is in one of the sentences. That will determine how many numbers you need.
Good, excellent, very good. I'm glad you've done it before. That's brilliant. Yes, Jeffrey?
I know the answer to this question.
Sorry, what's that, Jeffrey?
I know the answer to this question.
Excellent. What do you think the answer is?
Dart.
Dart. Interesting. And Gisette?
I've seen this, I think, 3 times because I think well, our second one we had this type. Then Christabella knows this, but we did a verbal reasoning test at school.
Nice.
And I think this type came. I didn't really know it, but I think I kind of understand. And also I know it because I watched the video.
Excellent. All right. So let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. So first thing we do is we number. I want everyone resting position, please. Everyone resting position. Everybody resting position. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we do the same for rented. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the same for parted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, remember, the first one's always designed to be easiest. As we continue, they will get harder. So this is my method of answering this, is you number them. And then, once you number them, you identify, to get to rind, where did the R come from? Well, R is number 6, I is number 2, N is number 3, and D is number 4. We see if the pattern is the same here, which it should be. 6 is D, E is in the third position, or sorry, E is in the second position, N is in the third position, and T is in the fourth. 6, 2, 3, 4 is our pattern. So here we write 6, 2, 3, 4, and what is in the sixth position? D, A, R, T. Just like Jeffrey said, the answer is dart. So this is so much more straightforward than the other types a lot of you will find. Some of you will find it difficult, and that's absolutely fine as well. I want you to write this out in your book with the rules above. With the rules above. So the rules are so that next time you read through this for your revision, you know how to complete them. Yes, Jeffrey? Yes, you may. Give you a little bit of time just to write this down in your book. I want you to make sure you get everything down. I want you to make sure you get everything down. Get everything down in your book. Yes, Ore?
I just realized this. Is this a mix of type K and type N?
It's quite similar, isn't it? It is quite similar. You'll find the more we do these, the more each of them is kind of like a mix of the same sort of bits and bobs. Absolutely. So a lot of the mix the same sort of bits and bobs. Give you a little bit of time to finish writing this out. Once you finish, you can move on to question 2 underneath it. Only once you finish writing everything down, though. Only once you finish writing everything down. Yes, Jason A?
Can I use the toilet, please?
Yes, you may. Absolutely. Once you finish writing what's in the blue circle, give me a big thumbs up. Once you finish writing what's in the blue circle. Excellent, Gisette. Well done. Excellent, Rodriguez. Excellent, Christabella. Excellent, Memphis. Very good. And once you finish, you can move on to question 2. And in fact, I will put some of the next ones on the board as well. Excellent, Jason E. Yes, Christabella?
What happens if the numbers are different?
What happened to what, sorry?
I
If the
said,
numbers
what-
are different, they won't be different. They
Okay.
won't be different. But question 2 is where things get a bit difficult because you can have more than one letter. So we're going to go through number 2 in a minute. I want you to have a crack at number 2, but it is a little bit tougher because you need to figure out a new rule that I haven't told you about yet. There's another rule I haven't told you about. Jason E, I'm worrying about your focus. Have you finished writing what's on the board?
Yeah, I'm just.
Not you, Jason E. I was saying Jason A. Jason E, you're doing great. Jason A, have you written what's on the board? Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Yeah,
You have? Have you answered the question?
I'm answering the question.
Okay, then I want you to focus. I see you doing all sorts, looking over here, fixing your shoes. We're not going out for a walk. You don't have to worry about your feet. Yes, JJ?
I finished the question.
You finished the question? Excellent, excellent. Guys, by the way, I want you to double check through your answer, JJ. I am going to quickly complete a register and then we will continue. And we're going to answer this question. Yes, Rhoda Chris?
Can you put another one on the board, please?
Yes. So, if you are finished, I am putting the rest on the board. The rest are now on the board. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are on the board if you have finished. And I'm going to complete a register while you guys are completing those. We have JJ, we have Memphis, we have Gisette, we have Rodocris, we have Jeffrey, we have Ore, we have Reese. Let's put you two together as one name. Jeffrey, Ore, Reese. Then we have Timiche. Then we have Sophia. Then we have Christabella. Then we have Rachel. Then we have Jason E. And we have Jason A. Excellent. So I'm going to read out the register. Please raise your hands if I haven't called your name. JJ, Memphis, Gisette, Rodder, Chris, Jeffrey, Ore, Reese, Timiche, Sophia, Christabella, Rachel, Jason E, Jason A. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Yes, Christabella.
I can't see 3.
Can't see 3. Is it too small?
It's not.
It's not on there.
It should be on there. Number 3 is on there.
Mine.
Oh, that's weird. For some reason, it wasn't showing for you guys. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. For some reason, it wasn't showing, but now it is. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all on the board. I'm going to give you. Actually, before anybody continues, let's go through number 2 together. So, I want you guys to take a pause. Take a pause if you're going through these. We've got to go through number 2. I need to make sure that everyone understands number 2. So take a pause, please, guys. That goes for everyone. Please obey what I'm saying. I don't want to make anyone stand up. So, question 2. Let's go through it. First thing we do, what do we do? Tumiche, first thing we do for question 2.
We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top.
Yes. Jeffrey, what did I tell you? Slow down. Listen to what I'm doing. Is that clear, Jeffrey?
No, I'm writing down the examples, but I haven't done them yet.
Oh, okay, no problem. As long as you're being honest with me, then that's great. So, yep, we label the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Next thing we do, please, Gisette.
We find what number goes for each letter in
Excellent.
the word.
So what is M?
M is 3.
Excellent. And A?
6.
And?
C is 1.
1 second, Gisette. A is 6 and?
6 and 2.
Yes. Now we're getting a little bit strange with these questions because sometimes the number can repeat. I want everyone paying attention to this because these questions can get difficult later, these double ones. So if there is one letter in the same place twice or even 3 times sometimes, we must address it. A can be 6 or 2. C, what about C, Gisette?
C is 1.
And E is?
E is 4.
So our code for the missing word is 3614 or 3214. Our task is to figure out which one. Reese, for century, nest, where's the N?
3.
Yep, and the E. Yes, Reese, keep going.
2.
Yes, the S.
1.
And the T.
4.
So, interesting things happened. In the first part, A was in camera twice at 2 and 6. But so it was either 3614 or 3214. Now in nest, there's only one E, which tells us that the code is 3214. It's not 6. It's the second A, not the 6th A. It's been revealed to us. The code then is officially 3214. So we know that the word should be, Christabella, what is the third one?
The third one is it the answer is it sack?
I'm talking about, we're going letter by letter, so slow down. What's in the third position?
S.
Yep, second.
C.
C, and then last one.
A.
Sack is correct. Well done, Christabella. The answer to number 2 is sack. Yes, Christabella?
I don't know. I didn't notice the first A, but I still got 2 as my code.
Then you got lucky because if it happened to be the 6th one, you would have been mistaken. So you have to look out for both. You have to look out for both, guys. Keep that in mind. For this type of question, you will have to look carefully for repeated letters. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to leave you to answer 3, 4, and 5 yourself in your book. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. Your time starts now. Your time starts now. I'll even add a 6th. I'll even add a 6th. But I'm going to be honest with you, the sixth one is really weird. The sixth one is really weird. The sixth one is where we add a new rule again. It's a weird one, certainly strange. Yes, Christabella?
Your number, you put 3 and 4 together. Can you move your 4 down to custard card and then your 5 to poster?
Is that irritating you a little bit, Christabella?
Yeah.
Of course I can, yes. I'll do that now.
Thank you.
Yes, Jeffrey?
No, for Josh.
Yeah.
I'm going there. No.
Yes, Christabella?
I know the new rule.
You know the new rule?
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself for now. Double check and we're going to go through it together, okay? Excellent,
Okay.
excellent. Very good, guys. Very good. We're working amazingly, guys. We are working amazingly. Excellent. So numbers 1 to 5 are on the board. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
Why don't we do like we used to? Why do we still do games?
Interesting you say that. We will be later in the year. We will be later in the year. We're going to work hard first, then we're going to bring back the games, Rhoda, Chris. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The reason being is just because there's so much work to do. So much work to do. And we've got to get everyone's grades to the top. So the games have to wait. Games have to wait. What we find, Rhoda, Chris, is if we play too many games, then some people will not take it as seriously as they need to, you know? I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rachel, do you know what you're doing?
Yes, Mr. Chris.
Excellent. I'm going to be asking you for number 3, okay? So as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Can you move your camera down a little bit? I like your gaming chair, but I need to see the whole of you. Thank you very much. Excellent. That's much better, Rachel. Excellent. Thank you very much. Very good, guys. I'm going to give you 3 more minutes before we start to go through some of these. We'll probably go through 3 and 4 together. Just 3 minutes before we go through 3 and 4. 3 minutes before we go through 3 and 4. Rachel's going to help me with number 3, and JJ's going to help me with number 4. Yes, JJ?
No, I don't. Can I use the toilet?
Oh, what was that, JJ? Nice and loud?
Can I use the toilet?
Yes, you may. Absolutely. And guys, before you go, JJ, I just want to remind all of you again, remember the stern warning that Uncle Sean gave you about the toilet last week. Leave it how you found it. No poo-poo on the ceiling, no toilet paper on the floor, no wee-wee in the corridor. Can we keep it clean? No pizza crumbs, no nothing. Keep it as clean as you can, please. Remember, otherwise you'll have to clean it yourself. Maybe with a toothbrush. Can you imagine? So keep it clean. Keep it clean. Thank you very much. Yes, Christabella?
You said I could do number 4 with you.
I was talking about number 6. You can do number, yeah, you can do number 6, unless you want to do number 5. Let's do number 6, Christabella. We'll do number 6. And I'm going to do it just do this in pairs as always. So we're going to do them in pairs. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yes, Josette?
What happened to question 6? Because I don't understand it.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I want you to really look. Josette, I want you to think outside of the box for it.
I can see 3 letters. For the first
Yes.
bracket. That's all I know. Unless I could look at the other brackets.
Josette, I want you to think outside the box. That last letter, I really want you to think about it. There's something weird going on with that. But if you look at it visually, that one letter, something's happening to it. Something's happening to that one letter. What's happening? Jason E just got it. Interesting. We're not going to talk about it just yet. Number 6, we'll talk about it when we get to it. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
Can I do number 6?
I've already said to Christabella she'll do it, so both of you will do it together. Sorry, Jason E as well. Very good, very good, very good. I'm going to give you just 1 more minute before we start to go through them. 1 more minute. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
I'm finished.
You finished? Excellent. Well, I think it's time that we move on to having them all on the board, I think. I think we are at that stage. Let's do it. Let's do it. Da-da-dun. Okay. Let's draw in the numbers as well.
Oh, I got it.
Excellent. Numbers 1 to 7 are now on the board. For anyone that has finished, numbers 1 to 7 are on the board now. There's 1 to 7.
Number 5 became 6 and number 6 became 5. What happened?
Yes, Jeffrey?
Are you recording?
Yes, I believe so, aren't I? Yes, I am. I've been recording. Thank you for checking in, though, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. It's very helpful. If I wasn't, that would be a pickle, wouldn't it? What were you saying, Jeffrey?
It doesn't say recording in top left corner.
It is recording. Look, I'll show you. I'll pause it now. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Jeffrey, I appreciate looking, though. That I really appreciate that. Thank you for looking out for it, just in case. That's good.
They swapped it with the 6 is crash dash and so.
Yes, Gisette.
For question 6, do you have like I know the last 3 letters for the missing piece, but do you kind of have to like think of all of the words that
It's a lot simpler than you think, Gisette. I want you to keep looking. Number 6 is not that, it's not as difficult as you think it is. Okay, it's much simpler. Keep looking. You will see it. I know you will. Jason, of course you can. All right, let's go through some, shall we? Let's go through some. Number 3. Who did I say was going through number 3 with me? Who did I say? Jeffrey. Let's go through number 3 together. So, and remember, we're going step by step. So let's go slowly together. First thing we do, Jeffrey.
You numbers have 1 to 6.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll come to you, Rachel. Let's just go through this one first. Jeffrey, next thing we do, what is F?
Now F is 3.
Yep, I.
I is 4.
Yep, N.
N is 5.
Yep, and D.
E is 1.
Excellent. 3, 4, 5, 1. Let's see if it's the same here. S is in the 3rd position, T in the 4th, E in the 5th, P in the 1st. So what's the code that we need to figure out, Jeffrey? 3.
3, 4, 5, 1.
Excellent. 3rd position, Jeffrey?
2. I mean T.
Yep. 4th position?
H.
Yep. 5th position?
E.
And 1st position.
M.
Perfect. The word is them. Excellent. Yes, Jeffrey?
But number 5 doesn't make sense.
Don't worry, Jeffrey. We're going to get to number 5 soon. It's a really weird one. It's a really weird one. Number 4. Let's go through number 4. Who's going through number 4 with me? Who did I say? I can't remember. Raise your hands if you want to go through number 4. JJ, let's do it. All right. So JJ and Rachel. Yes, sorry, Rachel. You had your hand up for a while. Let me ask you what your question was first.
Mr. Chris, you said I could do question 3.
Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. So Rachel, you and JJ are going to do number 4 with me, okay?
Okay.
So JJ, what's the first thing we do?
label the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but now we're getting a little bit strange. How many letters do we have now, Rachel?
7.
Absolutely, 7. Pretty strange. Excellent. So, Rachel, where is our C? What number is C?
Sorry, Mr. Chris.
Oh, yes, Josh?
I've just let Memphis go to the bathroom because he needs to wash the ink off his face.
Oh, off his face?
Yeah.
My goodness, Memphis, what were you doing? Okay, thank you, Josh. I'll talk to him when he gets back.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay. JJ, what position is C in?
Number 1.
Sorry, JJ, nice and loud.
1.
1, yep. And Rachel, A?
3. I mean, no, 5.
Excellent. R, please, JJ.
6.
And D, please, Rachel.
7.
1, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we're correct again. V is in the 1st, E is in the 5th, N is in the 6th, T is in the 7. 1, 5, 6, 7. So JJ, what code do we need for the last one?
The last one.
It's 1.
1, 5, 6, 7.
Excellent. 1, 5, 6, 7. Rachel, first position.
S.
Yep. JJ, 5th.
E.
E. Okay. Rachel, 6th.
N.
N, and JJ, fifth again.
It's not A.
Come on, JJ. JJ, are you a little bit stuck? I can't hear you at all. You need to be loud.
Yeah.
You're a little bit stuck. Okay. So all we're doing, JJ, remember, is we're seeing what letter is in what position. So we saw that S is in the first position here. 6 is in the sixth position here. Does that make sense, JJ?
Yes, I.
So it's I. Excellent. And seventh position, please, JJ. Seventh position. Nice and loud.
Okay.
G. Well done. Sing is the word. Sing is the word. It's straightforward. All we're doing is putting the letter in the right position. Letter in the right position. We are going to come back to number 5. I want us to go through number 6 first. Poster and rest. So let's do it. Actually, no, let's go through number 5. So, first thing we do for number 5, please, Christabella.
Mr. Chris, I was gonna say for number 5, it's poster rest, and then number 6 is crash dash flash crash.
Oh, of course it is. What have I done? All right, let's move this back in place. Thank you. So, Christabella, you said you wanted to help me with number 6 then, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Let's move this over here. Let's move that over here. Let's move this. Oh, that's getting a bit weird, isn't it? Let's move that over there, and let's move this here. But first, let's move this number a little bit further away, and grab this box and put it there. Perfect. All right. So number 5. Who wants to help me with number 5? Let's ask Rodacris and Jason A. Actually, let's go with both Jasons. I've never seen both Jasons. I've not made both Jasons work together yet, so let's do it. Jason E. First thing we do. Jeffrey, is everything okay? Yeah, focus. Jeffrey, are you tired?
No,
Okay, what were you doing?
I'm looking at all your questions, but I didn't understand.
Okay, I thought so. You're looking at number 6, are you?
No, I'm looking at number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to go through number 5 together, Jason. Together, Jasons. And Jeffrey, I want you to pay attention to number 5. It is a weird one. It is certainly a weird one. So let's go through it, Jason. So Jason E, first thing we do. You're muted. Both Jasons, unmute yourself. We've got to be quick. Oh, yes, Jeffrey. Jason's, one sec.
For some reason, they keep swapping around.
Well, number 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I just swapped them because I accidentally had them the wrong way. That's my bad, Jeffrey. So they're switched back to their official position now. Number 6 is crash dash. Number 5 is poster rest. If you did them the opposite way in your book, that's no problem. That's no problem at all. Okay. Jason E, first thing we do.
Label the first word in every
Absolutely.
frame.
Well
3,
done.
4,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. And next thing we do, Jason A.
You figure out what number is rest, which is 6.
Yep.
E is 5.
Yep.
S is 3.
Let's make that proper 5, 3, and T is
4.
perfect. And Jason E, is it the same this side?
Yes.
Excellent. 6. E is 5. N is 3, and T is
4.
well done. So, Jason A, what code are we looking for our missing word?
So the answer would
The
be
code.
would be 6534.
Excellent. And the answer is what, Jason? Say them together at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Nest.
Jason E, what did you get?
Nest.
Nest. Well done. 6 is N, 5 is E, 3 is S, and 4 is T. So, put simply, guys, all you need to do is, Jeffrey, look at your own work, please. All you need to do is see where the letters are in poster and where their position is. R is in the 6th position, E is in the 5th position, S is in the 3rd position, T is in the 4th position. That's all we do for these questions until we get to number 6, which is strange. So, who's going through number 6 with me? Did I say Rhoda, Chris, and Christabella, right? Okay, let's do it. So, Christabella, first thing we do.
We label 1 to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew, that's not 5. That's a slug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Rhoda, Chris, next thing we do.
So now we have to find which one, which letters match the number.
Absolutely. And Christabella, number 1. Now, we see that there is no D in crash. So let's do the first ones first. Let's do the obvious ones. Then we're going to come back to that one. So, Christabella, what is the code for A?
3.
And S?
4.
And H?
5.
Excellent. And Rodocris, where are we getting this D from, Rodocris?
We're getting the D because we can see that C is 1, and C and D, and there's 1 difference. So for D, it will probably be +1 to get to D.
Let's write a little bit of the alphabet out. What Rodocris is basically saying is this. Number 1 is C, right? But if you notice, there's a strange pattern happening. C becomes D. F becomes G. S becomes something else. So Rodocris has said that basically, in the first position, we don't have 1. Because C becomes D and F becomes G, we have a +1 situation. So it's 1 plus 1, 3, 4, 5. 1 plus 1, 3, 4, 5. And this is a possibility in these questions. This is when we start to get real strange. 1 plus 1, 3, 4, 5. It is a strange one because C becomes D, F becomes G. They're the next letters in the alphabet. So we skip 2. We eliminate the second position and we just go 1 plus 1, then 3, then 4, then 5. So with this in mind, Christabella, what is S plus 1?
S plus 1 T.
Excellent. Rhoda, Chris, what's in the 3rd position?
A.
Yep. Christabella, 4th position?
E.
E, did you say?
P.
P, excellent. And Rhoda, Chris, 5th position?
E to make tape.
Tape is our word. Tape is our word. Tape. Very good. Yes, JJ?
I did number 7.
Yes, you can. Table, salt, singer, rigs remain. So, JJ, this one's for you. JJ and Tumiche. JJ and Tumiche. I like that. Rhymes. JJ and Tumiche. Let's do this one together. So, JJ, first thing we do. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Tumiche, next thing.
Figure out which number goes for which letter.
Exactly. And S is what number?
6.
And A?
2.
And L?
4.
And T?
1.
Excellent. And the code should be the same here. 6, 4, 2, 1. We do need to check though. Oh, not 2, 1. This is why we need to check. 6 is R, I is 2, G is 4, S is 1. The reason we need to check it again for the second one is we need to see if we've made any mistakes and to see if we get any double letters. So, JJ, what's the code going to be for our final word, our missing word? 6.
N.
Code, I said, not word.
Oh.
62.
2.
Same as the other ones.
6 to the 1.
Absolutely. Guys, this code here, the third code is always the same as the second one, which is always the same as the first one. The codes remain the same for all three. That's what we're looking for, is the codes for all three of the words is the same. So, Tumiche, what's in the sixth position?
N.
Yeah, second.
E.
Fourth.
A.
And first.
R.
Nia is our word for number 7. Excellent. So our answers are, for number 1, we had dart. For number 2, we had, was it task was number 2? Was task number 2? I believe. Sack was number 2. That's it. Sack. So we've had dart, sack, them, sing, nest, tape, Nia. 1 to 7. Please write these in your book if you haven't already. Correct any mistakes that you've made. And we will go through, I believe there's a few final questions for us to go through that we are going to go through once we've done that. Excellent.
Mr. Chris,
Yes, Josh?
can Christabella use the toilet?
Yes, you may, Christabella. Absolutely. We're almost due our second break, guys. We're almost due our second break. Yes, Gisette?
What about type P?
Type P. We're going to cover it today. Still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time. When we come back from the break, we're going to cover that. Yes, Rachel, you may. Though, Rachel, actually, we're going to be on break in 1 minute. In 1 minute, we're going to be on break before we cover type P. Type P is an interesting one. Type P is certainly an interesting one. I want to see what we think about it. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
Are we gonna do where you check what scores everyone got?
Not today. Maybe. It's just that some of them were a little bit difficult. Yeah, we will check when we come back, actually. Yeah, why not? I don't see why not. We will check that. And then when we return, we'll do type P to finish off today. Type P to finish off today. Yes, Rhoda, Chris?
And can I be your book checker?
Book checker, yes, you may. You can remind me of book check when it gets to about 11:30. And if we have time, we'll do one. If we don't have time, we won't do one today. But guys, it's 11:10. We are due a 5-minute break. I want you to come back at 11:15. Just go have a shake, have a drink, whatever the case may be. In fact, come back at 11:16. You are dismissed. I'll see you in 5.5 minutes. 5.5 minutes. See you in 5.5 minutes.
And if you just stop, you let me go front to the building. Thank you, go in 5 minutes. What is it? It's more. I'll open it.
You still have school. You don't have school.
Wait, what did you say?
I still have school.
What?
That's cold.
Girl.
Well, no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, then I'll get one.
2 weeks, we finished.
What a great.
Wait, how many of you got 2 weeks?
No, that's that. We were gonna have it in October. No, you do, that means you should have 6 weeks in for summer holiday. No, we don't. We had 4.5 weeks. I don't know, 5.5 weeks in half term because we had and then summer because we had 2 weeks in October, but we have 6 full weeks this time and 1 week in October.
And
You get breaks in October. Yeah, we got 2 weeks in October, but I don't know.
we got one around Christmas time.
Yeah. Never judge a book by its cover. I read that book. It's
How
all
can you
about
say
the
never judge a book by its cover when half of its cover is gone?
I read that book and it's Greg and they go to it's I forgot what the place is, but they go there. I said and they Greg meets a spider and tries to kill it. Then he calls the waiter to try and kill it, but they thought it was gone. And his mom told him, please. No one was talking to you. Frank, you got 2 minutes. Simon says, big. 2 is not shit. 4.
You're not done. There's still water in there.
Bro, I didn't count that. Yeah, that's then open the back door.
You are going to go to the toilet sooner or later. No matter how many times they will have to go to the toilet. How much will it hurt?
No, I ain't getting it. I'm not going to take money.
Yeah, but you don't have a chance of doing anything.
Hey, you haven't finished your water completely.
No, she hasn't. There's still water in there.
She wins.
There's nothing in there.
There wins.
What's there? What's that? That's nothing.
Look at those tiny drops of water.
Bruh, you're pouting.
You want me to lick my boots? That's disgusting, bro.
If that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Not happening.
Well, just doesn't want to waste anything.
No, mister, don't waste anything.
Yes, Gisette, what do you need?
Oh, I was going to ask Mr. Joseph a question, but I'll just ask you. So I know we're on half term. My school has 1 week, but does that mean we're coming back in like the week of 3rd of June, like somewhere near that time?
I don't know. I don't understand the question, Gisette. Are you saying what are you saying?
So basically, we're on half term.
Yep.
And we have 1 week. So does that mean we're coming back around 3rd of June?
You have 1 week off. Are you currently in your week off next week?
This week.
This week. So is this your last? So help me understand, Gisette. You've got Monday. You're not in school, is what you're saying.
Yeah, not on school on Monday because it's a bank holiday.
Yes, you'll be back. You'll be back on the 3rd then. Did you just have a week off now?
Oh, and by the way, it's nearly my birthday. My dad's birthday.
Excellent. But so you're telling me you've had a week off, or you're just starting a week off?
We just started our week off.
Excellent. Then yes, you will go back to school on the 3rd of June. 3rd of June, you will return back to school. Absolutely. All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see if Rachel comes back on time before it turns to 11:16. She has 15 seconds, Rachel. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, Rachel, to return back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rachel is late. She will stay behind. Rules are rules. Rules are rules. So who am I keeping behind? Isaac and Rachel so far. Let's go through type P. Type P number series. Dead simple, this one. I want everyone to pay attention. Resting positions, of course, if you can. Resting position, not if you can. Let's all do resting position. Type P number series. First thing, you are given a sequence of numbers. All you have to do is identify the jumps from number to find the pattern and then find the missing number based on the pattern. They start easy, but I tell you, these can get tough. Let's see how we fare. Let me show you the first one. We do 8 to 8, which is plus 0, 8 to 9 plus 1. And if you don't see the pattern to start with, don't worry. My advice, trust the bounces. If you count the bounces perfectly, the pattern will reveal itself to you automatically. 9 to 11 is plus 2. 11 to 14 plus 3. 14 to 18 plus 4. We see the pattern is plus 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. The next one will be, shout it out, plus 5. Well done. Plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. That is the answer to number 1. Excellent. So I want you to do this for me. I want you to write down these rules in your book. I want you to write down type P number series. And then I want you to write out number 1 in your book. Excellent, guys. This is a dead straightforward one in terms of the rules. It just gets difficult when it comes to the patterns. Yes, JJ?
I'm done.
You finished?
Yeah.
Amazing. You can move on to 2 and 3 now yourself if you like. You can move on to 2 and 3.
Done them.
Done them?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you written down the rules as well? 1, 2, and 3?
No.
JJ, don't do it backwards. Do what I told you to. Write out the rules. Write everything in blue first. Yeah? I'm disappointed. You got to follow instructions. Yes, Brother Chris?
I remember, and I don't really like this tactic. Sometimes it can get really complex when you're trying to find a situation. You can go backwards and forwards, then backwards, and then.
Yes, but Brother Chris, I have a way to make that a lot easier now. We're going to make that a lot easier this time. Trust me, this year. Yes, Gisette?
Are you talking about leapfrog? The leapfrog.
Maybe. 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 I won't say more than that. You must speak to my lawyer.
So Chris, you've already taught us this.
I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I'm going to give you 3 minutes, and then we're going to keep going. By the way, guys. By the way. I must inform you, the other group, when they completed the homework for this group, they did very well. In fact, they scored an average of 17.96 out of 20. I just heard someone say we can do better. Ooh. Can we do better?
We can.
Okay, I trust you guys. If we smash type O today, which we have, But if we also smash type P in the next 30 minutes, maybe we will get higher than 17.96 out of 20. Maybe we'll get 17.97. Maybe we'll get 18. Maybe we'll get 19. Maybe we'll all get 20 out of 20. It requires everyone to do the work, because remember, one person not doing the homework brings a 0 to the average score. Now, if one of you, just one of you, doesn't do the homework, do you know what happens? The average score goes down by, let's say, how many have we got? 5, 10, 12. The average score goes down by like, ooh, what's a percentage of 12? Can't do the maths, but about 8-ish%, I think. I'm not sure.
18.
It brings a score down massively if one of you doesn't do the homework. So say you all got 20 out of 20, but one of you all got 19 out of 20, but one of you didn't do the homework. You could bring the score down to like a 17 out of 20. Just one of you doesn't do the homework. So all of you should do it if you want to beat the score of the last group, unless you want to make them the kings and queens of type OP. Yes, Rhoda Chris.
I don't hear this, but how did you get 17.96%?
Because decimal places. You'll learn a bit more about that later on in the years.
Yeah.
To 2 decimal places, 9.96. I know, it's quite a specific score. Yes, Tumiche.
I finished.
Finished? Excellent. Give me a thumbs up if you're finished, guys. You know the rule. Show me your thumb if you're finished. Excellent. Jason A, show me his thumb. Jason E, show me his thumb. Sophia, show me a thumb. Chris Bennett, show me a thumb. Jeffrey, show me a thumb. Rodriguez, show me a thumb. Very good. For everyone else, JJ, show me his thumb. Excellent. Ore, show me his hand. And now his thumb. Excellent, excellent. Reese, have you finished?
Almost.
Almost, no problem. Jason E, your camera's disappeared. Very good. Let's go through number 2. Who's going to help me with number 2, huh? Who's going to help me with number 2? Ore and Memphis. You're both going to help me with number 2. Ore and Memphis. So, Ore, 23 to 27. How many jumps?
+4.
+4. Excellent. Memphis, 27 to 31.
+4.
Excellent. Ore, next one.
+4.
Yeah, Memphis.
+4.
Oh, that's not a plus. That's like a happy T. Excellent. +4. And the next rule will be what, Ore? Plus how many?
+4, giving you the answer of 43.
Perfect. 43. Well done, both of you. Smashed it. Dead simple, number 2. Now, number 3 gets a little bit tougher. Let's go with Sophia, and I'm going to pick people who haven't answered questions for me in a while. Sophia and Jeffrey. Let's do this one together. So, Sophia, 97 to 90.
Take away 7.
-7. Jeffrey, 90 to 84.
-6.
Excellent. Sophia.
-5.
Jeffrey.
-4.
Sophia.
-3.
Jeffrey.
-2.
Sophia.
70.
Wow, look at that teamwork. My goodness. Both of you, very quick. I like it. 70 is the answer to number 3. 43 is the answer to number 2. 23 is the answer to number 1. So, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to do a bunch of questions on this one. To challenge yourself. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We got a whole bunch. So, let's do it. We've done number 1, which was 23. Oh, that's the ugliest 3 I've ever done. 23, and the next one was 43, and the next one was 70, I believe. 70, yes. So let's get rid of all this. Number 4 is on the board, and number 5, and number 6, and number 7, and number 8, and number 9, number 10, number 11, and number 12. They're all on the board for you. Always give these your best. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Not to do all of them, but to do as many as you can in 10 minutes. As many as you can. 10 minutes. You won't be able to do all of them. I don't want you to do all of them. I just want you to do as many as you can carefully. Yes, Jeffrey?
When we get to one, because in the 11 plus, you said the main goal is to be able to do one question per minute.
Wait, what do you, could you repeat that? Sorry, Jeffrey.
And we get 12 minutes, because you said in the 11 plus, you want to be able to do one question per minute.
Ah, but we've already done 1 to 3, haven't we? So you only had 9 questions to answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 10 minutes, if what I've said is correct, you could technically complete them all if you wanted to really push yourself. 9 questions, 10 minutes. And remember, Jeffrey, when I said a minute a question, that also means that you have a lot of time at the end to go back and double check your answers as well. So keep that in mind as well. But I'm glad you remembered that. Yes, Gisette.
I know we have to use leapfrog method for question 8, don't we?
What do you say, sorry?
We have to use leapfrog method for question 8, don't we?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to use it anyway.
If you use it, you may have a much easier time. That's all I'll say. Yes, all right.
Does number 7 even have a pattern?
Yes. Trust in the bounces. Look at the pattern in the bounces. All right, look at the pattern in the bounces. It's a strange one, number 7. It is strange. All right, let's go through some. We have 20 minutes left. I want us to go through some of these questions. So we've done number 3. Let's go through number 4 together. Who's going to do number 4 with me? Let's go Ore, and let's do one person each now. Ore, number 4. Number 4, Ore. Talk me through it. 3 to 9?
Times by 3.
Times 3. 9 to 10.
Add 1.
10 to 30.
Times 3.
30 to 1.
Add 1.
31 to 93.
Times 3.
And the last one would be?
Add 1.
Which is?
94.
Perfect. 94 is the answer to number 4. 94 is the answer to number 4. Well done. Well done. Well done. Excellent. 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 Yep. Number five. I'm going to ask Tumiche. Well done, already smashed it. Tumiche, 1 to 2.
N plus 1
2 to 4.
plus 2
4 to 8.
plus 4
8 to 16.
plus 8
16 to 32.
plus 16
Next one would be plus how many?
plus 32.
Which is?
64.
Perfect. Well done. The alternative way to do this one was simply times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Both are perfect. Well done. Well done. Smashed it, Tumiche. Excellent. Christabella, next one, please. You will do the next one for me. 5 to 9, please, Christabella.
Plus 4.
Yep. 9 to 17.
Plus 8.
Yep. And 17 to 29.
Plus 12.
Yep. 29 to 45.
Plus 16.
Yep. 45 to 65.
Plus 20.
And the next one would be plus how many?
24.
Excellent. And 65 plus 24 is?
89.
89. Well done. Number 6 is 89. Number 6 is 89. Excellent. I'm going to get you to, for the last 6 minutes, complete 7 to 12 in your books. And then we're going to go through them for the final part of today. 7 to 12 in your book. I'm going to give you 6 minutes. 6 minutes for 6 questions. Time starts now. Yes, Sophia.
I've done them all.
You've done them all. Wow, my goodness. Impressive, impressive. Let me give you another one then. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Ooh, do you know what? I've run out of questions, so I'm going to create one myself for you, Sophia. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. Well done, well done. What can I do for this one? I want you to take a minute to double check all your answers, Sophia, to see if you got them all perfect while I concoct a difficult, evil one for you. Let's see.
Number 10, did you say?
Yeah.
It's going up in steps, but the amount is going up and goes up and goes up every time. Do you see it? So 15 to 20 is 5. 20 to 20 is 66. That's 7. That's 8. So if you work backwards.
Okay, Sophia, I have an extra hard one for you. I'm not sure if you're going to get this one. It's very tough. But I felt like giving a very difficult challenge for anyone that gets to number 13. But focus on these other ones first. Don't worry, if you're stuck on any of them, don't worry, because we are going to go through them in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, we're going to go through every single one of them. 3 minutes, we're going to go through every single one of them. So don't fret. Yes, Chris.
I've finished and I've done your bonus.
Ooh, okay. Well done, Chris. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to double check your answers, and we're going to go through them anyway. Well done. Yes, Reese?
On your bonus, does it have to be 2 numbers or 1? Like for the answer.
It can be 1. It can most certainly be 1. Interesting.
Done.
Excellent. Give me a thumbs up if you finished everything. Excellent. Well done, Chris. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Jason, you finished as well. I want you to double check all your answers. Well done. Have you finished the challenge one as well, Jason? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well done. You got 1 minute to check through all your answers. If you finished, I want you to make sure you've got a perfect score. Will you get a perfect score is down to this last minute. So look through everything, double check everything, make sure you've completed it all. This is your chance to get full marks on the whole of type P. Excellent, excellent. Double check through. If you don't double check through, you can make mistakes. All right. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5 more seconds. And that is time. That is time. Okay. Let's go through 7 to 13. These are tough. I'm going to need some help from you guys. So, number 7, who wants to go through it with me? Who struggled with number 7? JJ, let's go through number 7. JJ, let's go through number 7. So, let's move all of this. My goodness. Let's move all of this to the side. Ding. All right. 32 to 30, JJ.
That's take 2.
-2, excellent. And 30 to 29?
-1.
29 to 29?
-0.
29 to 30?
Add 1.
30 to 32?
Add 2.
Excellent. So the next one will be what? Add or minus how much?
Add 3.
Well done. Add 3. This is what we call an x-axis. It goes all the way from -3, -4, +3, +4, +5. Anyone struggle with this concept? Anyone want me to explain why? Okay, so I want you to think of these as the negative numbers. So in the middle, we get 0. This is where we achieve our equilibrium, our middle. And then as we go, we get our normal positive numbers, right? So we get 3, we get 4, and we get 5. But on the opposite side, we have the opposite happen. -3, -4. So as we go, we have a normal set of numbers, and then we have our negative numbers. And here's what's fascinating about negative numbers. If we do -1, -1, we don't get 0 because we're not adding 1. We're going backwards again. This is the minus zone, and this is the plus zone. If we do -1, -1, we're going backwards again, and we get -2. So, and if we do -2, -2, we're going backwards even further into the depths to get -4. It's fascinating. The minus numbers take us even further back. And of course, if we were to do -1 + 1, we're going forward 1, which takes us at 0. You don't need to understand this fully just yet, but if you're wondering why that is the case, that is the case. That's why that's the case. Yes, Gisette?
Can I please go to the toilet?
Yes, you may. Absolutely. So this is why this is +3. It is 35. Number 8. Number 8. Unless anyone has any questions about that still. Any questions? All right. Rodocris, number 8, please. 87 to 82.
87 to 22 minus. Wait, there's another way you could do it. You could do it the leapfrog to make it easier.
Let's do it. 87, 77.
-10. -10. -10. And then you get 57.
Perfect.
And then the other way you do -10. But if you were to do it the hard way, you have to do 87 - 5 to get to 82. 82 - 5 to get to 77. 77 - 5 to get 72.
Yep. I'm going to stop you there, Rodocris, for time, but you are absolutely right. You can use a leapfrog method to make it easier, or you can go the standard way. Rodocris is perfectly right. Well done. Ori, next one is yours, just because we've got 6 minutes to get through 4 questions, or 5 questions, depending.
Number 9 is a leapfrog method. So 30 to 31 is +1. Then 31 to 32 is +1. Then 32 to the missing one is +1 equals 33.
Perfect, Ori. Smashed it. Excellent. It's a leapfrog. If you do it the traditional way, it's +7, -6, +5, -4, +3, -2. A lot longer. Very good. Jason A, next one for me. Number 10. Let's see if we can get through these. So this is where things get interesting. So let's just take a pause for a second. I know we said let's speed through, but let's actually take a pause now that we're at this question, because this is an interesting one. So Jason A, we are now finding something in the second position. So here's what I recommend, Jason A. We go, if you ever get a question like this, guys, you go backwards. Go backwards. So we start with 41 and we move backwards. So Jason, 41 to 33, please.
-8.
-8. 33 to 26.
-7.
Excellent. 26 to 20.
-6.
20 to 15.
-5.
So the next one would be minus
4.
Excellent, which is
11.
And then just to double check, 11 to 8 is
-3.
Well done. Perfect. It is 11 because we start with 41 because we've got the sequence on the right side. We count backwards instead. But now that we've done our working out, we can go forwards again. And to go forwards again, 8 to 11 is not -3. So because we're going left to right now, all we do is change all of these to pluses. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Plus 5, 20. Plus 6, 26. Plus 7, 33. Plus 8, 41. Dead simple. That's how we do it. So 4 questions like number 10, just to recap. because the blank space is in the second position or the first position or the third position, we don't have enough space to determine what the rule is. So we start on the other end and we count backwards. And then once you've gone from right to left and you've completed it, then you convert them to pluses or minuses to the opposite, because now you're going left to right in your working out. But most of these questions won't require you to show your working out, so you don't always have to do that. But that's how we figure out what the answer is. So we can do the same for 11, right? Who wants to talk me through 11? Let's ask Gisette. Let's start. So where do we start, Gisette? At the left side or right side?
I started on the left side.
Okay, so let's do it. What's what's blank to 8? Can we work that one out yet, or do we jump from 8 to 7 instead?
Well, actually, I can start from either side. I'll start from the right.
No, let's start with the left, like you said. So what's 8 to 7?
8 to 7 is -1.
Yep. 7 to 10?
7 to 10 is +3.
Yep. 10 to 9?
-1. +3. -1.
So blank to 8 will be?
11. And +3.
Which will be?
11.
Is it? So.
Oh, okay. So, what you have to do instead, because of the pattern, you have to reverse it.
Yes, you do need to reverse it. Well done. So, do we notice anything at the pattern looking it in reverse, Gisette? Because we can make this even easier for ourselves. You said it earlier. Begins with an L.
Oh, is it leapfrog method?
Yes, it's the fabled rare reverse leapfrog. Ding, ding, ding. 11 to 9 is -2. 9 to 7, -2. 7 to something, -2. 7 minus 2, Gisette, is?
5.
Well done. Dead simple. And then we turn these all to pluses because now we're going this way. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Dead simple. So keep that in mind. Guys, we don't have time for 12 and 13. We've only got a minute. 12 is in the homework anyway, so you will have to complete it in the homework. I want to say a huge well done. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Every single one of you has worked outstandingly well. Ore, you too, please. You worked very well. Go on, Ore. Excellent. All right, and now a pat on your back. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yes. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. Excellent. Guys, we worked exceptionally well. I'm really impressed. Look out for the homework today and the creative writing homework on your commas. Let's see if we can ace it and get higher than 17.96 out of 20. Look out for your homework. Try and ace it. And let's move back into the main room. Well done, guys. Pack away quickly and quietly. Pack away quickly and quietly. And I'll see you in the main room. Thank you, guys.